Hey, this is pretty good. Hey, hope you're all having a pleasant evening. And welcome to another mini unboxing video. I got two things that I know what I got. And I actually got a package. And I don't know who sent it. I'm dead serious. This is the box. It says lids, so I'm expecting it to be a hat, but I do not know who sent this. So the person that sent this is anonymous. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna save that one for last, because uh, thank you, whoever it was that sent it to me, sir or madam that sent it to me. And yeah, I really appreciate it. And hopefully you're watching this video, and which I think you are. Let's start it off. First package from Amazon, and I know it's a book, and I actually pre-ordered this book. I pre-ordered this book a few months ago, so it took a while for it to get here, but yeah. So the book is called. Whoa! Wow! Oh, the the jacket is a bit damaged. Oh man, nothing too bad, I guess. I might have to. Yeah, I might have to report this to Amazon. This sucks. Honestly, it sucks. But it's Liam Wong's Tokyo, and it's a photography book, pretty much on this, on kind of like the kind of I want to say cyberpunk-ish aspect of how Tokyo looks like. Sega, and yeah, it's a great book. Can't say much about the jacket. The dust jacket, that kind of sucks, but it's just chock full of photographs like this, and I really like this aspect of the book. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed how the dust jacket looked a bit damaged. I might have to report it. Maybe I might get a refund, or might get sent another book. And if I get sent another book, I might give this one away. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys in check with what happens with the book. But yeah. Anywho, we're moving on to package number 2, and this is something I ordered from eBay, and it comes from us from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I guess you could say it has a lot to do with my previous video. And here it is. Ooh, beautiful. So it's a jersey. 51. Yes. Las Vegas 51ers. And this isn't their standard jersey. This is kind of an ugly sweater-esque type of jersey that they would wear. Kind of like ugly Christmas sweater. And I just really dug the design. I liked it a lot better than their standard jersey. Findlay Toyota, I guess that's the sponsor. I guess it was like a giveaway item. And my favorite aspect of this is like the UFO just abducting the cows in the background, and it's really great. And I obviously there's like snowflakes, and an alien in the front. Yeah, it's a dope jersey. I really dig it. And here we go. Normally I wear my jerseys double XL, but I could definitely pull off an extra large look. I think extra large is like the smallest jersey size I could wear. don't mind all this. My cat was sleeping on top of me right now. So, but yeah, I dig the jersey. I told you guys I really wanted Las Vegas 51ers. I just like the whole aspect of aliens and the fact that they had a team named after like Roswell, you know, the Roswell incident and Area 51. And yeah, unfortunately they're not the 51ers anymore. I think they changed their name to the Aviators. So that's kind of a downer, but what can you do? You know, and yeah, I like the jersey. It goes well with my Rocky Mountain Vibes jersey. Might get some more minor league teams in the near future, but for the meantime, it's too chocolatey, to be honest with you. Hardly tastes like a beer, but yeah. All right, so we get here to our main event, and yeah, so it's definitely from Lids, and it's from Old Riley Road. Gonna take my horse and ride it till I can't anymore, or something like that. And yeah, so thank you, anonymous person, for sending this to me. And yeah, let's see the hat. Oh yeah. This is pretty sick. Washington Nationals. Red, white, and blue. Obviously black. Red bottom. Genuine merchandise. Their logos on the side. Is this like a 4th of July cap or something? And fits like a glove. I really dig the hat. I really like the coloring. It reminds me of like a bomb pop, you know, like the popsicles. Red, white, and blue. And hey, I finally got something to wear with my All-Star jersey, because I have the All-Star game jersey. Hold on a second. So I had this Matt Kemp National League All-Star game jersey from 2018, and yeah, I finally have something to wear it with. Yeah, styling. I like it. This is the best part of the jersey. But yeah, I love it. Thank you, random person who I don't know sent this. And if you'd like to be anonymous and send me stuff, just DM me. But then you wouldn't be anonymous, right? Yeah. But yeah, just DM me. I'll send you my address. But then again, if you know where I live, then you could just send me stuff already. No, I shouldn't. I definitely need to work on that OnlyFans. You know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I'm gonna go finish up this beer. Probably play video games after this. But yeah, thanks. Till then, peace and love as always, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Lates. Yo, what's up? So, as you can see, I'm a bit out of my work clothes, and I do have a bit of packages here. I was trying to save this one in particular. I was trying to really save it because it came all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's from the MLB shop. And pretty much I wanted to save it for an unboxing video because I was amassing all these boxes to pretty much showcase in an unboxing video, but I just realized I can't hold it in. I need to unbox this right now. So I'm probably gonna unbox this and leave it at the end of the unboxing video whenever I make it, because I'm still waiting for more boxes. But let's open this package right now. All right. And right here, it's just for you, 20% off from Fanatics. Ooh, I almost gave away the code. Inbox me if you want it. And here it is. Oh my god. Oh man, this is pretty great. I don't know if you could see the actual gold to it. Oh, it's such a nice hat. Man. Oh yeah, perfect. Ooh, the new era is fucking gold. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. I'm happy. I feel at home now. Thank you. Hey, so I was heavily debating whether I should do the video now or just wait on a little while longer, but hey, I have enough boxes as it is right now, and I might as well just open them. I don't know when this video will be out, but I'm pretty sure you guys are going to see some of the stuff that I got in this video, possibly before I even release the video. So it's just because my table is getting crowded up with boxes already. So let's go. Let's have another unboxing video. And as you can see, I'm in my comfy clothes right now. I just don't feel like changing into anything else. It's an indeterminate hour of the night, and yeah, so let's get started. And I just ate right now, and I'm feeling good. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's just do the video now. Let's just do this. So first box comes from GameStop. Yep. Finally got my Marvel Legends MODOK figure. It's pretty awesome. Never had a MODOK. Did own some of the Build-A-Figure parts for it from the Toy Biz era, but I think I owned the head at the very least. Was it part of the wave that had Psylocke? I think it was. But yeah, I'm happy with this figure. Box is flat, but from what I heard, it comes in like pieces that you assemble, kind of like the Professor X. And yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't like a window box though. Window box packaging, but whatever, it's good. It's good. I like the MODOK logo on top, and yeah, I finally got a MODOK, so that's always good. I've been waiting for this eBay box for a long time. Literally, it was stuck in limbo. And long story short, so pretty much I had bought this over a month ago, and first time around, the guy had sent me the wrong item, and then he asked for me to send it back. I sent it back, and then he just made me buy the item again. He gave me a refund. He made me buy the item again, and it was stuck in a, I want to say it was stuck in a post office somewhere in Illinois for like 2 weeks, and then next thing you know, a few days ago, it just updated like, oh yeah, now your package is here in LA. I'm like, what? And then I ended up getting it, and yeah, so what I ordered was this vintage Florida Marlin snapback, and as you can see, buffalo cap, genuine merchandise of MLB, and it's green undervisor. It looked like it was trying to be folded. I don't like my hats folded, but hey, fuck, what do they have, lice? Fuck it. But yeah, I don't see any lice eggs here, but yeah, so I like the hat. I have a couple of jerseys. I have a bunch of Marlins jerseys from the 90s, and hence why I decided to get a Florida Marlins cap from the 90s as well. And even though it's a snapback, I really don't care. I mostly prefer fitted hats, but the occasional snapback never hurt anyone, and I really wanted this hat like as a snapback, just as a callback to it being based off in the 90s. So yeah, so I finally got that. Good for me. Let's go towards this next box. This next box is from Amazon, and I already know what this is as well, and it is going to be, there it is, an action figure, Star Wars, the Black Series, Archive Edition, General or Grand Admiral Thrawn. And pretty much Thrawn, I know he's from the Rebels show, but more famously he is from like expanded universe books from like the 90s. I could go into the history. I don't know what new history they're giving the character, to be honest with you. I know that there's newer books out that are trying to explain like a new story to him, like they're trying to give him like a new backstory. But pretty much from what I remember before, he pretty much in the expanded universe, he was pretty much the guy that was in charge of like the remnants of the Empire, and he went to war with the very reformed Galactic Republic, and his 3 books are seen as like kind of like the sequel trilogy that was never made for Star Wars. And I just, I don't know, I think it's a cool looking figure. I like how the light blue skin, because I guess he's a Chiss or Chiss race of alien, and I don't know, it just meshes well. He's very extraterrestrial like, and I just like the combination of like white and the shade of blue on his skin. And yeah, he just looks like an evil dude right there. And I think yeah, I think this one is supposed to be based off of his Star Wars Rebels appearance or something. Yeah, but yeah, awesome figure. I don't know if I'm gonna remove them from the packaging or not. I might end up though, but yeah, that's about it. And yeah, let's go for the Amazon packaging number 2. And here we go. Boom, boom. Let's see what it is, even though I know what it's gonna be. It is another box. But what is inside? Whoa, very sticky. But what is inside this other box? Boom. Oh, yeah. Pretty much Major Lazer Essentials, and 2 vinyl set, and it has, whoa, it has all these tracks on them. And yeah, I just like the cover. I just like the cover, how like a lot of the guest appearances are on it. And yeah, and it continues on into the back. It's very Tribe Called Quest-esque, having multiple artists on there. But yeah, it's really great. Obviously some of those are just like I don't know who that's supposed to be. I don't know, is the mummy supposed to be Amy Winehouse or something? I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, and wow, it looks like it comes with like multiple stuff, like a poster. I think it looks like, yeah, it looks like a poster's inside there. But yeah, just another one to add to my vinyl collection. Look at that ninja right there. But yeah. And yeah, but I really like Major Lazer. I really like Major Lazer, DJ Snake, all those artists. And finally, the last package is it's also from another eBay seller, and this package comes all the way from Edmonds, Washington, WA. So there you go. And I'm trying to open package up. I'm not trying to cut myself, that's the thing. wrapping paper. I'm kidding. It is, bam, another snapback. This time, Los Angeles Lakers, Mitchell and S, throwback. Look at the tags right there. Hardwood plastic, throwback hat. Hopefully they don't have lice either. But, I guess I can need to increase this from my big head. But yeah, and boom, that's it. So yeah, great snapback. Green under visor, yellow top top visor, and of course purple, and the logo just pops. It is amazing. And yeah, that is it for my haul. Thank you guys for watching. That's it. I'll see you guys later. Peace and love as always, and I am out. What's up, guys? And here I am once again bringing you another unboxing video. And well, who knows when you guys are gonna see this. More than likely you're gonna see the stuff that I'm about to unbox way before this video, because I do have a log jam of videos upcoming. And yeah, so I'm gonna stretch this out, milk it for as much as I possibly can, and every once in a while just, you know, bring out a video and what have you, and this and that. Anyways, regardless, let's get started. Let's start with these small packages here, and then we're gonna move on to some bigger, boxier packages that are right there. So yeah, let's get started. And this one is from a seller in Tucson, Arizona. And I recently started getting back into mini-mates. Bam. So I got this Spider-Man Maximum Venom, and Venomized Captain America mini-mates figure. And I do have a previous Venom, but that's kind of like one of the early mini-mates figures when they didn't have any like kind of any sculpting on their heads, and this Venom just looks way better now. And so I'm pretty glad I got them, you know. So I'm gonna try to get back into the mini-mate craze, and yeah, this Venom looks pretty awesome. And I'm not sure if he comes with any extra accessories or what have you, but yeah, so that's one thing right there. Now I am gonna open this one from Hillsville, Virginia. So let's see what I got. Oh, they included a sticker, Rick and Morty sticker. Pretty awesome. And it is also mini-mate related. Oh, there's another sticker at the bottom. So, oh, Adventure Time with Jake. Cool. And yeah, so here is a mini-mate I ordered from them. Almost showed the address. I think you guys can make out the address, but if you guys made out the address, send me stuff. Anyways, yeah, so okay, and boom. So I got this mini-mate of Psylocke. Bam. And yeah, so my plan is to collect all the X-Men, the 90s X-Men, the blue and the gold team versions of them. And that's Psylocke mini-mate. And Psylocke is that first step. I do have other X-Men members, but I'm trying to get both the classic blue and gold teams, because yeah, so it's just something I want, you know, it's just something I want. I really like the X-Men, and I really want the X-Men in mini-mate form, so yeah. And this box package comes from someone in New Orleans, Louisiana. So here we go. And so we already have it like has like a what have you. Maybe I should just open it like so. yeah, so my last mini-mate score for today is this 2-pack of Captain America the First Avenger, and pretty much it's gonna be Cap and the Red Skull. So Cap in his World.2 attire, and of course the Red Skull with Johann Schmidt. And yeah, can you guys believe this? This was 2011 Marvel, and yeah, I always like the MCU Caps, the first movie design. I don't know, I always like the gray accents on it. And Red Skull, that's the only way you could get the Red Skull. So that's pretty cool. I know Mini-Mate wise, MCU wise, I do have a couple of them. And I have the Mandarin. Well, now it's the, spoiler alert, the fake Mandarin, but Trevor. But yeah, so it's pretty awesome. And Avengers Assemble, and yeah, this is like in the midst of the hype of the upcoming Avengers movies, and you know, I'm you know, that's a good part of it's a good time. I mean, not to say that it's not a good time in my life right now, but I have great memories from that, like the time when the first Avengers movie was coming out. As I do have great memories right now, because look at this, I'm getting stuff almost every week. So, which, speaking of which, here comes package number 1, and it's something huge, and I think you guys can make it out. Right. You guys can make out what is included in here. And boy, do I love this NECA wrapping, man. Maybe that's why they charge us so much for it. It might be worth it. Not really, but yeah. And look at this, sealed perfectly. Let's open this up right now. And oh yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles accessory set. And it's based off, of course, the 1990 movie. It's alternate head scans, pizzas, tiny turtles, street pools. It's just a bunch of stuff. They went all out. NECA went all out, and you know, suffice to say, I have better luck with the movie turtle lines than I have had with the cartoon turtles. So, yeah. But yeah, let's see. Yeah. Oh, that sweet plastic smell. Oh. And yeah. Bam. Just awesome stuff. Just awesome stuff. Pork rinds, chips, TV with Judith Hogue, April, and you didn't have to pay $70 over. Whatever. But yeah, it's a great accessory set, and perfectly is going to complement them turtles in the back. So yeah, I'm happy with that. One of my many NECA packages has finally arrived, and I couldn't be any happier. But we're moving on to the final main event, and it is this hefty box. And this hefty box comes to us from Big Bad Toy Store. So let's go. My cat just woke up right now when I said that. He's taking a nap on my bed. Alright, so let's go. Off the top of the box is, damn, yep, the Thunderbird and Storm 2-pack, Marvel Legends. It's freaking awesome. That Storm is just gorgeous, and the Thunderbird could have been a bit better, but hey, finally have a Thunderbird, so I can't complain about that. And told you guys as soon as I released that HeroClix video I was gonna get much more into it, so I ended up getting this Wonder Woman 80th anniversary miniatures game, and pretty much it's on ClickStyle, so it's pretty much both a board game and it's also kind of like a HeroClix tutorial, and it comes with the new powers and abilities card and the rule book, the new rule book for 2021. So I am stoked about that. And of course it's Wonder Woman themed, and I don't have that many Wonder Woman pieces, so that's pretty awesome. So I can't wait to open this up and just play, just play games and get back into the habit of playing HeroClix, and possibly even like reviewing it and showing you guys like what has changed since the last time that I would actually play. So yeah, so it's I like how it doubles for a board game. I know HeroClix have tried that before and they've failed, but glad that they keep on trying to like kind of bring in newer players into the game. So. And speaking of HeroClix, we're still not done with that. I also got this set. It's called the HeroClix Mix Match Challenge WWE, and it contains AJ Styles, Sasha Banks, Finn Balor, Charlotte Flair Clix figures, and the best thing that I like is that it actually came with a ring, and this ring actually has like it's split up into a grid like if it was an actual HeroClix game. And obviously I am going to use it for my WWE clicks, but more importantly I kind of want to use it for like a UWF Universal Wrestling, what is it, what's the comic based thing that the Thing sometimes finds himself wrestling in, like the superpower, like the Heroic Powers Wrestling League. So it's like that would be a blast to like utilize as that as like it's kind of like a galactic super powered wrestling ring, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I got it. Not, I mean the figures themselves are cool. I mean AJ Styles is cool, Charlotte whatever, Finn Balor and Sasha are also cool, and yeah, and but yeah, the ring is just amazing, and I can't wait to use the ring. And that's pretty much it. Let's see what else is at the bottom. I don't even think they included a little card this time for like previews. It was part of my pile of loot, and they just sent everything, and that's just the empty box now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd like to thank you guys again for watching this video, watching me open up stuff, and watching me overcrowd my room with more stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys when I see you. Take care, peace and love as always, and I am out. Hallo Freunde, and I come to you with another unboxing video. And the reason why I have an accent is because I have a package from Deutschland. As you can see right there, Deutsch Post. And straight from the motherland of Germany. What can I say? Okay. Anyways, I guess you guys could tell by the rectangular shape and the fragile stickers all around it. Warshik, or it's something that's very fragile and rectangular, something that could easily be damaged. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be able to figure out what exactly I got. So I'm gonna give you guys the next few seconds to figure out what could I have possibly acquired from Germany. Ooh. And here we go. So I'm opening the box. Alright. And go. This first. Well, it's stuck together. It's damage it. Boom. Inside this box is another box. And boom. The Exploited. The 7x7 box. And it's pretty much 45s. Are they 45s? Or yeah, I think they're 45. They're pretty much 45s, which are smaller vinyl discs, and it includes the first 7 singles by them. And of course, it's Army Life, Fuck the Mods, Crashed Out. Then it's Exploded Barmy Army, I Believe in Anarchy, what you're gonna do. Then it's Dogs of War, Blown to Bits, Dead Cities, Hitler's in the charts again, Attack, and then Alternative, Computers and Blunder, Addiction, and then Rival Leaders, Army Style, and Sing Along a Bushel. Yeah, so there you go. It's sick. It's sick because it's vinyl, which I will show to you guys, because might as well. It's pretty rad, if I don't say so myself. It's trying to see if I could. Oh wow, that's what it's here for. So we're opening it up. Ooh, look at these covers. So the vinyl is colored. So for instance, look at this one. It's like all white. It's like all white. Then of course we have this one, which is clear. Look at that. It looks like I'm pretty sure that's how it was written the old times. Of course, Dogs of War. This blood red. Oh, excellent. So I'm pretty sure the only changes that they probably did is instead of putting the past label, company that put them out, they're stamping Rebellion on them instead. That seems to be the only difference. Ooh, look at this bone white vinyl. But other than that, like the cover art seems to be, for the most part, the same. Ooh, look at this one. Sick. And Computers Don't Blunder. Look at that cover. And vinyl for this one is kind of like this oozing purple. Finally, the last one is Rival Leaders. And look at this vinyl. It's like, ooh, like a Coke bottle green. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, I got this set. Because I really like to exploit it. Crashed Out is my jam. Yeah, and I finally own it, and I just love the box set. I love the fact that it's multicolored vinyl, and yeah, and it's I think it's limited to 500, but they're still available if you know where to look for them. So yeah, and finally, second one. This one is going to be an LP. So. And whoa, look at that. I came with a catalog. That's pretty awesome. Came with a catalog, like what they're selling. Yo, Top Dogs. Oh, Ain't Dead. Let's see. Yeah, the Reapers. I'm trying not to read the wrong bands. You know, obviously, Fuerza Bruta. Of course, I guess I'll show you guys the album. That other album I got, it's cool. Oh, these stickers. All right, and well, Demented Argo. Dementeds Argo. And of course, that's their album, Satan's Rejects. And look at this vinyl. Kicked out of hell. So they actually included the vinyl outside the sleeve, which is pretty interesting. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And yeah, it's really gnarly looking vinyl. And yeah, I did not know that they were German, because I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be like a British website. But I guess it's British, but I guess their warehouse is in Germany. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And that's it for the video. That's it for the video. Until the next one. Peace and love, guys. I am out. Oh, hey.